Hello, people.
Did it work?
Up this whole time.
I
always forget to do that.
I believe we're online.
I'm gonna find out.
Follow me.
Whee! Come on, internet. You can do it. I believe in you.
Why did it say offline still? Oh wait, no, we're online. Yes,
And we found it.
Hey,
we did it. Send out the tweets.
The heroes have come.
Listen, I don't want to know what the heroes are doing in their downtime. Save that for yourself.
No, the world must know.
The world will know.
I love how in the
We
recap,
paid our dues.
I love how in the watch together for the recap we have Coffin, Red, and Fancy.
Who could that be?
I mean, there was really only one option.
Aaron.
Of course.
I didn't join yet. Here I come.
Oh boy, here he goes.
He'll be oh!
There I am.
Yeah, we got him.
I forgot.
You always do.
How dare.
For some reason, the stream keeps ending for me.
That's a little weird. It looks okay for me.
That's not bad.
I mean, as long as it works for everyone else but me, that's fine.
I mean, have you tried getting good?
That is always a thing to double check on. Have you gotten good?
But it takes so much effort.
You're right. It takes, like, time.
Effort.
I was gonna end it
Patience.
at
Forget
time.
about effort.
I was just gonna end it on time.
And
More
talents.
time.
It takes bullet time.
This is a saving throw. Will partial. I'm still updating my character sheet.
It's okay. We only leveled up like a month ago. It's fine.
Yeah. You're not expected to know this now.
Of course.
I updated it on one of my other character sheets, and then forgot to do it on
Yes,
Roll20, which is what I need to do to click on stuff. Oh shit! I need a spell component pouch.
Oh shoot!
You do or don't?
I do.
I mean,
I've
that's
never
all
needed one
like
as a cleric before.
that's like 5 entire gold pieces.
Yeah, but I gotta
You're
go
gonna
get one.
swing that.
Looks like we're going to Zomaz, boys!
Yeah!
I mean, it's not a fun session as we go see Zomaz. We go to an entirely different fucking town and we still find Zomaz.
Welcome to the Sorcerer's Source franchise.
I don't even know what I'd do if you guys decided, like, you know what, let's drop the adventure, we're gonna open a franchise of the Sorcerer's Source somewhere else, and, like, just go to
Hey,
someone's
sup,
hometown
Zappo?
and open it up. I don't even know what my plan would be.
Wing it.
You guys just become mild-mannered shopkeepers.
They all just lose interest in character depth. It's like, no. No more Zomaz.
Man. Good times. Okay, I got the tweets out.
Alright.
Huzzah!
Erin, you got your sheet all set up?
I mean, well enough.
Okay, let's do that recap.
Alright, here we go!
Here we go.
When last our tale was told, Harsk was visited in his dreams by Gion's servant, Simmeries. For refusing Gion's blessing, Simmeries afflicted the cleric and his ally Blackhand with a terrible curse. The trio quickly sought the help of a cleric of Ironchapel, Nazark Iron Knuckle, who was able to remove the dark spell. The next night, Simmeries, unable to reach Harsk, beckoned to Blackhand instead. Showing the thief a vision of himself torn asunder, black flames burning through his eyes, he left Aiden a message. Tell Harsk that Simmeries would like to speak with him. Awakening from his nightmare, Blackhand reluctantly told Harsk what he saw. Later that night, Harsk went to speak with Simmeries, who again offered him power. Harsk accepted on the condition that Gian leave his allies and the people of Ironchapel alone. As the two shook hands, Harsk's wedding ring, the symbol of his alliance with his god, melted away, revealing a new holy symbol, a black burn mark around his finger. Sensing something was wrong, Redwall shook the cleric awake, and Harsk revealed what he had done. Harsk has become Gion's champion. Just what does fate hold in store for our heroes? We shall see.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, you guys make me sound so cool. Damn it! Now I got all this stuff to live up to.
Clerics
do it
are
very
fucking
easily.
cool.
I love the idea of someone watches our streams and all they get from the streams is that we're just like every single one of us is just fucking around and like no amount of seriousness to any of our characters, and listens to the recap and everything's just different.
It's like a completely different game.
I just want to point out the best part about that was trying to get voice actor to read the name Nazok Iron Knuckle, where he accidentally read it as Nosecock Iron Nipples.
Oh boy.
The High Cleric of Torag.
I have that recorded. I'm going to send it to you.
Oh my
It's
God.
beautiful. It's high art. It's fine.
I like to think that the narrator of these tales is a very enthusiastic bard who's getting our legend completely wrong.
It's called artistic embellishment. It's fine.
Yeah.
Horst didn't actually
It's
join Gian. He just lost his wedding ring.
And he just never cleaned that finger ever. And
Yeah.
just fucking,
Yeah, that's really what happened. Yeah.
yeah. A film had developed beneath it. But yeah. Okay. So where we last left off was that night, I believe, after you had accepted Simmery's deal and Redwall had stormed off.
Yeah.
Which I believe was there was going to be like one more day, I think, and then the Day of Dorn right after that. So you got like one more day of downtime before that happens, and then you got the festival.
Woo, get crunk.
So
All right.
let's say do either like Redwall or Harsk, do you guys have anything in particular you're gonna want to do tonight?
Gotta buy a spell component pouch.
Okay.
Gotta
I
kick
think that's like a
Blackhand
tomorrow
away.
morning thing. That might be a tomorrow morning kind of thing, but that's fair.
Didn't we just wake up from a nightmare?
I had thought that was still in the night, but I mean, I guess it could be during the day. I mean,
Fuck,
either
if-
one's
if
fine.
I can't get back to sleep.
Yeah, no, it's fair. That's probably fair. Now you just sleep like a baby straight away right afterward. No character change. This isn't a trial for you at all.
Yeah, come on, Chase, be realistic.
Of course. Sure, let's just say it's the morning then.
Oh man, I slept great. Hey, where's Redwall?
He took a walk.
So how'd you sleep, Harsk?
I didn't really, is the thing.
What happened?
You know how it's been. Simmeries came again. It is what it is.
Right. Well, so long as, you stood your ground.
You could say it.
Okay. I will go find Redwall, see what he's up to.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm gonna go shopping. See you later. Don't
I
get him.
sense nothing wrong with Harsk. Harsk is the strongest of us in terms of willpower. I'm sure he's fine.
It's true. If I wanted to resist it, I definitely could have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Probably fair. Okay. Let's go with Blackhand first.
Cool.
So Redwall, where do you think you would have gone off to?
I would have immediately went to find Captain Wheeler. Hello?
Hello?
I can hear him talking in the next room, but he's not like coming
Uh-oh.
through. on Discord.
Oh, chess!
See,
Oh,
Chase, we couldn't
Oh.
hear you at all.
well, okay, fair enough.
not
There he goes. There
Cast blink.
he goes again.
Oh no,
I'm
chess!
back, right?
Don't die.
Am I
Oh,
back
oh,
yet?
Yeah, you're
There
back.
you
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, there we go.
Sorry for the
Alright.
technical difficulty, folks.
I'm on the good Wi-Fi. I don't know why that happened. Whatever.
Get on the better Wi-Fi.
There's not a better Wi-Fi.
And it's time for
And
you
stop
to
casting
get
blink.
good.
We definitely have the best Wi-Fi in like the city / state. Like you don't pay like $1,000 and give Wi-Fi to like a whole mall for.
Yeah. So I don't know what that was, but that was a thing. Okay, so yeah, it's morning, so you ask around, and yeah, you'd find Wheeler. He'd probably be patrolling around town, like right about now. So
Captain,
you'd run into him. Redwall.
I need to ask a favor. Do you remember
Alright.
that cultist of Gion we brought in when we first came to the city?
Oh yeah. What about him?
I need to speak with him just to confirm something.
All right. Suppose we could look into that. Probably be at the corrections office if I had to guess.
Alright. Can we head over there right now?
Yeah. That sounds like a plan. So you guys just start heading out over to there, and there's a relatively small jailhouse that you guys head over to. Greeted by flip over to her.
There was a man and a woman. The woman never saw us.
Yeah. The as far as like the people from that first day of the adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the man I was pretty
Alphonse,
sure
right?
was a cleric that you guys had rescued. I thought there was just the one survivor of the cult.
Yeah. There were two survivors, an elven woman and a human man. I think his name was Alphonse.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the human man was like a cleric of Sarenrae, and you had rescued him.
Yeah, we rescued him, but there was also two survivors of Gion that we took we arrested for the city.
I only remember the one because I have like a whole list of people you beheaded. Everyone
lot
but
of them.
one elven woman is on there.
Then
All
yeah,
right.
we'll just go with her.
Okay.
I'll trust your judgment and.
I have this list of the cult of Gion, and all of them have these big ol' X's through their names.
Okay.
So I don't think many of them are still kicking right now.
Can Harsk speak with dead?
I mean,
Let me think about it. 'Cause I just got some new spells. I'm gonna check them out.
Oh, that one dude. That list is quite endless. You should see. Redwall has a decapitation list. You should see that list.
I can speak with dead.
Oh, cool.
yeah, you just got that.
Anyway, I'll talk to her.
Okay.
The one that's still alive.
Yeah. So you get on over to the corrections facility. It's a relatively I guess it's like a medium-sized jail. It's nowhere near a prison where they'd have people like stashed for real long periods of time.
This isn't for like hard criminals, like people who do like major offenders. This is more like they don't expect major crimes in the city. That's what
Yeah,
I'm sort of getting?
For the most part, yeah. Yeah. This would be the spot they take most of their prisoners. Wheeler kind of explains that they don't have much of a holding facility for long-term criminals. Most of them get shipped out somewhere else.
Makes sense.
So you guys get over to that jail, and Wheeler walks on up and talks to the dude at the desk, and asks to see a prisoner, and the guy complies. So Wheeler takes you back over to the cells. Is like, go have at it, and just lets you look at just about everybody there. There's probably about 20 different holding cells about. The elf doesn't seem like she's there.
Huh?
Now, when you say that, do you mean that the elf is there, but it's like kind of like just engrossed in a really good book, and like she isn't really there?
Like maybe
Or
she's
do you
just
mean,
sort of
like-
checked out, or maybe she
She's
fucking
half asleep. Yeah.
She just doesn't seem like she's there. She's not fully present.
She's just not all there. Yeah.
or like
she's
her
also-
hand is
she's
there,
also-
but the
She's also not at all there.
Oh, okay.
Wheeler.
She's just reading a book somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's up?
Was she here last night?
Was who?
The elf isn't here.
Oh, I guess let's check into that. I don't tend to keep watch of these prisoners. I'm kind of the guy who runs the whole guard. I guess let's ask.
Wait, well, let's just to the front to the guy they just talked to.
Okay. The guy at the front says, yes, how can I help you?
There was a prisoner here, an elven woman. I helped apprehend her on my first day here. Was she here last night? Because she's not back there now.
Let me check our records. And starts flipping through. Says, you probably mean, Aurel? The one that was brought in with the cultist?
Yes.
Okay. From the look of it, she was transferred to another facility.
When and where?
Looks like about the first day she was here, she was transferred fairly quickly. Says to our standard prison area. I'm trying to remember which city that would be for her. City name. I forgot to write it down, apparently.
You wrote down city name?
No, I forgot to write down the city.
Oh.
So, like, city name, I gotta come up with one, because whatever I came up with, I forgot.
Branchburg.
Gotcha.
Sure, Branchburg. Why not? Just because. I'll take it. Branchburg Penitentiary.
Oh god, no, I just wanted to visit Branchburg for no fucking reason.
There's like 2 towns over from where I live.
Yep, it's Branchburg. A real place that definitely exists. Okay.
As long as she didn't break
yeah.
out.
So she was transferred, like, straight away.
In a way that kinda confirms what I was looking for. Thank you. I guess I was just gonna sort of leave sort of annoyed and still sort of thinking about things.
Okay.
Does Blackhand run into Redwall?
Yeah, like, probably right about as he's coming out of the jailhouse.
Redwall, there you are. I've been looking for you all day.
Oh, hey.
So, how things go last night? Harsk seemed a little, weird.
He didn't tell you.
No, tell me what.
He took the deal. Wait. Are we in public right now? Like, is anyone listening?
I mean, you can kind of look around, but you are, like, right outside the,
In
the
that case, I'm
jailhouse.
going before I tell them, I'm just sort of push him away. We should speak privately about this.
Well, like, I'm not sure anybody in public knows what, air quotes, the deal is, even.
True.
To an alleyway!
Yeah, the most inconspicuous of places.
Yes,
Blackhand's home.
You go to convenient alleyway.
Podcast.
Yep.
He took the deal.
Fuck.
Now,
I knew I shouldn't have told him about that bullshit.
it's not your fault. Horst did what he thought was right. I need to find him to apologize because I just sort of stormed out. With his new domain, he has this aura on him. It rubbed me the wrong way, and I may have let my emotions sort of take control for a minute.
No shame in that. I'm feeling kind of hot-headed right now, too.
I showed Blackhand the decapitation list with Gion's name on it.
Okay. While you're at it with the decapitation list, Double check for me if Ambrose Fisher, Ball Antwerp, Otto Nakenmus, Valerie Simmons, Todd Sidney, and Alphonse Evans are on it, because those were all the clerics of Gion.
Alphonse Evans, that was the guy.
No, he's dead. His name is crossed the fuck off of this list. I don't remember what you did, but he is marked off as dead on this list.
Well, we did knock him unconscious, and then we revived him.
Okay, maybe I just confused it after the fact. Maybe I just like crossed him out as like he wasn't.
Rick on, he's dead now.
Yeah,
he died
he's
in prison.
dead now. He died
on
in prison
screen.
of a heart attack.
Yeah, just died of shock straight away. Jeez, rough life for him.
Besides, like, we don't never got their names to put on the list. That was just something he did in his downtime.
Yeah, that's fair.
Quick question: is because he took the deal, is part of the reason because Gianna kind of had me by the balls?
There were many reasons he decided to do this, but I guess the main thing is just he's a good person and he didn't want to see anyone get hurt. That includes the people of the city. That includes you and me. That's why I tried to find the cultists we apprehended. I wanted to verify that they left town, that they're not gonna. I don't trust Gian to keep his word.
You don't trust a Daemon Lord to keep his bargain, or worse, keep it to the worst degree and explode a contract? Perish the thought.
I know, right? Who'd have thunk?
Yeah, well, so what are we going to do? Kill Gian?
Let's face it, we're not strong enough to do that.
Yet.
That is the most accurate term. Blackhand, I don't think I've ever agreed with you so much in one moment in my life.
Thanks, man.
Yes.
I mean, if we can't kill the god, I'm a thief. Worst case scenario, we steal Harsk away from him.
But for now, we respect Harsk's decision.
Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, I have to find him and apologize for my outburst.
Oh yeah, he was going to Zomaz's to grab a spell component pouch. We can meet him there.
Okay.
Okie doke. So guys, head on over there.
Yeah.
First, you probably would have gotten to Zomaz's place before they would be getting over to you. So.
Oh,
You're
I thought. I mean, I'm just getting a spell component pouch. I already wrote it in. I figured I did it off screen.
Yeah.
Just a
That's-
Will we
component pouch.
bump into you as you leave then?
It's fair.
All right.
All right.
Hello.
Oh,
There you go.
oh,
You're outside the sorcerer's sword.
Role playing.
yes. The
Awesome.
veil.
Yeah. Redwall or Blackhand. I still can't tell the difference.
I'm trying to
My
make
voice?
my voice deeper so you can distinguish for Redwall.
Okay, so that one's
I'm
Redwall.
cheerier. I'm more happy than Redwall.
In my defense, even though it's been several months, you are twins.
No.
Yes. I do not blame you at all.
You don't understand. We've had friends who it's taken years to tell us apart over the phone. So this is, you're fine. This is not even insulting to us.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm here for the two of you combined into one body, one voice.
You shut up. Redwall told me what you did, and I don't blame you, man.
Harsk looks Blackhand basically like dead in the eye with like no amount of emotion, like basically defeated, and just says like, "Yeah, I wish I could be proud as well."
Do you want this?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay, then we'll fix it.
But it's the only thing that's in my mind, and it's the only thing that I can do to protect everybody.
Well,
For now.
we can kill Gian. Eventually.
Harsk has always been like very stoic physically, but in this instance, he's gonna kind of like lean back against the wall, outside wall of the sorcerer's source, and like kind of take a deep breath, and says, "Listen, I know you humans do things a little differently. I know you have these ideals of righteousness and glory and saving the day, but it's just not that way for me and my people. Really, when it comes down to it, sacrifice is the only thing that is guaranteed to get results. If I just accept this curse, no matter how much I don't want it. It's the only way to be absolutely sure that it's going to not affect anybody else.
And do you trust Gian to uphold that bargain?
I think I'm valuable to Gian, and he doesn't want to risk losing me.
For now.
Well,
Hey,
twins.
Harsk, I understand your decision, and I understand why it's hard. But he is a demon. And I have friends who've been paladins a lot longer than me, and they might know a thing or two. Iomedae is stronger. I have faith in that.
I have no doubt. But where has Iomedae been? Why was Iomedae not protecting us from the curses? We were afflicted, and now we're not. Well, now you're not.
I don't have all the answers, and I never will. I'm never going to pretend I have all the answers. But what I won't do is just settle and accept. I'm just going to take off the hood. Should I accept this?
oh my goodness, it's a fucking dragon!
Horse.
cultists have returned! Everybody run!
And just starts breathing
Everyone
fire.
out your way.
He starts ripping up off children's heads, starts breathing fire. Should I
They
just,
won't know we talked about this.
should I just accept this then?
Well, your situation's different.
How?
Your condition, it was an accident.
It
It's a
wasn't.
side effect.
I asked for it. I wanted strength, and it was given.
I didn't understand your backstory.
You didn't. I didn't let you know that part.
Oh, okay. Well,
And because of this, I did this to protect the people I had left in my life. And because of this, because of my decision, the opposite happened. Good people died. And that's why I want to fix this. I understand that you did what you did to protect a lot of people. I don't trust Gian. None of us do. And while we're not strong enough to do something about it now, I think we can be.
I'm not asking you to trust Gian. I'm asking you to trust me.
You will never have to ask us to do that.
Well, then trust me that I'm strong enough to withstand anything that Gian can dump on me. I will gladly accept any curse threefold. It means you two don't have to suffer it.
If it gets too much, let me know. We can help.
Yeah.
Of course.
For me personally, I don't like people paying my debts for me. But I appreciate this nonetheless.
Let's just focus on what's important. If Gian's worshippers have been taken out of Iron Chapel, well, most of them have. The only remaining threat is the Druids, and whatever they said was under the city. Let's set our minds to dealing with that and move on.
So, we mostly won. Yeah, yes. Although Harsk, Blackhand looks Harsk in the eye very seriously.
Okay.
You do realize we can't be Harsk and the Hardy Boys anymore. You betrayed our trust. I'm sorry, Harsk. Before I ever hire once more.
You're right. We can no longer be Harsk and the Hardy Boys from now on. From this day forward, we're Fulgurt, Son and the Fearful Fellows.
I couldn't agree more. Private hire indeed.
When do
Onwards, Pariahs!
When do I get to name the group?
When you're important.
Oh! I'm just... Hold on. Thank God I have fire resistance. Oh my God!
Oh no! Hosk
Bestow
doesn't have
curse. Oh my.
Quick, apply lay on hands.
I don't think I have enough a day for that one. Holy shit!
Hey, it's a swift action if it's to yourself.
It is, but I don't think I have enough healing power to recover from that. It was just going to be prone the rest of the day.
If only Harsk hadn't turned evil, he'd be able to heal you instead of hurt you.
That was inflict wounds.
One day it will be Redwall's Revenge Regiment, but today it's Morrison and the Fearful Fellows.
I love Zim just slow clap.
Oh, right around this point, Bagus walks up to Harsk, says, I always forget his voice every time I do him because
Bagus?
I always forget to have him.
Bagus, this is the first time I've seen him outside the chapel. He's here at the Sorcerer's Source?
Yeah.
Okay.
He comes on over to you guys. He's like, oh, hello there. I just guess I'm just gonna fucking do a new voice
he's
every
Scottish.
time. I'll never remember him.
He's a dwarf. Do a voice.
Yeah. He's a dwarf, yeah. Okay. Hey, Harsk, I had hoped I'd be able to catch you. Nazok had asked for you specifically to help out with some of the church duties to help alleviate some of the work. He like reaches out and like hands you a scroll.
All right, I can look it over.
Okay. He goes,
Explosive runes.
"Yep, it's exactly right. How did you know?"
All that reflex save.
Evasion.
I mean, explosive runes has no save, but like it's
Well-
whatever.
Never mind. Just die.
It's the
Yeah.
thing. Explosive runes is like a spell that the save is for the player, not the character. Or if you decide to read it, you get afflicted with it.
Harsk just goes, "I'm gonna die now," and just flips open the scroll.
And then Gian punches the city.
Yeah.
Just a giant fist from the heavens.
Just punched it.
Yep.
All right, what's the scroll say?
The scroll is actually a magic item. It is a magic scroll with a spell inscribed into it. And Bagus is going to elaborate.
Yeah, I don't have any magic prepared today.
I sent you a message earlier.
Did you? I
Yeah,
wasn't
I
paying attention.
As a general thing.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
So he hands you that scroll. It says there's a family out in the edge of town that has been having problems. Their daughter's sick. They need some help. It's the scroll of cure disease. Think it'll help out. They've been good supporters to the church. We wanted to help them in this way.
Bagus, I would do anything to help alleviate the sickness of the people in this town, but I'm not sure if I'm the best choice for this particular task. Did you make this scroll?
No, I did not.
Oh, I trust you to perform this duty.
Harsk, I don't know how to tell you this, but I don't think I'm at an appropriate level to cast that scroll.
Oh, you literally don't know how to tell me that because there's no such thing as
Yeah.
levels. I get it.
Exactly, yeah.
He's not experienced enough.
I don't believe hard enough, Harsk.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Horse, what's on the
I'm not
scroll?
sure if I'm able to cast it anymore either, but we'll find out.
I mean, it's odd. It could be on your spell list, and you do have an appropriate level.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
All
is it a level 1 spell?
Almost. It's a level 3 spell.
Well, I'm just short of that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be like 20th level before you get those, my dude.
Yeah. Like,
Guys,
I think I
if
might-
all fails, I still have my scroll of colorblind. If we fuck it up, I can blind them and we can run.
Okay,
Fine.
I also have a magic spell that permanently blinds and deafens anyone who touches it, so we can do that too.
Let me get the mileage out of the scroll I bought.
Let me use this. Let me have this.
just flailing the flashing sights of hands, the scrolls.
Let me just
Oh my God.
just read this one here. One living creature within 100 feet. You call upon the powers of unlife to render the subject blinded or deafened as you choose. Duration permanent.
Yo.
That's just like I point at someone and they're cursed now. So we can do that one if we need to blind somebody.
Yep. That one has a slightly longer duration than color spray.
Yeah, slightly.
Just
Also,
slightly.
there's no HD cap on that one. That one's really good for that.
That's also true. Yeah.
Anyways, let's get going.
All right.
Why'd we buy anything?
So you guys get heading on out. The house in question is a little farther away than on the edge of the city. It is straight off like a cabin next to the woods.
Okay.
It's a little ways off.
Put back up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Did Redwall and Blackhand come with me?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, do you think
Okay,
you
I'm
need
just-
us?
I mean, we're going outside the city. You literally never know what the fuck is going to happen. This is a world where you can get eaten by a bullet at any given moment.
That's fair.
Callback.
So yeah, other campaign where we were level 8, we got one round TPK'd.
Fucking what?
Hashtag callbacks.
Surprise attack! 4 bullets come out of the ground, eat everybody. Roll initiative. Oh wait, no, you're dead.
Yup.
That was the end of that campaign.
They're gonna charge and full attack with 4 attacks each, and there's 2 of them, so they
With
like
pounce?
make a tornado of death, and 2 of you die straight up, and they still have full health. So
Yeah, actually-
I guess roll initiative.
I remember I was the only person who didn't die outright from the damage. I ended up dying from like the fortitude save immediately after.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was not a good time. Anyways, if you guys came with me, I'm just gonna ask you to like stand like a step or 2 back. They might not be expecting us. You guys are like kind of scary in your armor and all that.
Especially Blackhand.
Yeah, maybe let's just go look at Blackhand with his babyface smile. Like, we're both scary.
And my
Dude's
goofy
like-
coats.
Dude's wearing faces and has like 5 knives sticking off of him.
My daggers are hidden on my person, and those are the masks of comedy and tragedy. Please, I look like a silly idiot.
Okay, I hope they're not all hidden because if they are, it's a standard action to draw a hidden weapon.
Did I say all of them were hidden?
Yeah. I think most of them may be hidden, but I hope not all.
I mean, I figure your short swords aren't hidden, because that'd be a task and a half.
All right, I'm just saying, these are like civilians, not like generals or magic shop owners or enemies. So just like be cool.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
try my best not to scare the shit out of anybody.
Just imagine you guys like get up to the cabin, and as Harsk is about to like knock on the door, just like stops, turns around and squints eyes. Are you guys cool?
Yeah, this is how it happens in universe. Like, be cool, guys. All right, I'm knocking the door.
Redwall pulls his hood even tighter over his face. You know, like how kids just like pull the hoodie into just a circle over their face.
I'm sure that won't be
yeah,
terrifying
yeah.
at all with your like dragon snout sticking out the front of it.
Fuck! Never mind.
It's okay. It just makes it a little hard to talk.
They like look over at you and all they can see is like the Kenny from South Park like anus of a hood, and then like a little snake tongue's like sticks out of it every once in a while.
It's perfect. So yeah, you guys knock on the door. It opens up, and an older, kind of middle-aged man is there. Says, kind of looks between the 3 of you, and says, "Or is one of you from the church?"
I am. My name's Harsk.
Oh, excellent! I'm so happy to see you. Well, come on in. Come on in. Steps aside, let you guys into the house.
All right. These are my confidants. They come with me on these outside the chapel missions. This is Blackhand and Redwall.
Pleasure, sir.
All right. Pleasure to meet you.
All right.
Right along this way.
I understand someone's sick.
Yep. He gestures towards one of the rooms. And he's opens the door up and like gestures in, and his daughter is bedridden, has like a little pouch of warm-ish fluid on her head to like help her out with
All right,
temperature regulation, that kind of stuff.
I cast resistance as I walk into the room.
Okay, fair call. Got resistance on yourself.
Yep.
Blackhand, Redwall, you guys go into the room.
I'm gonna say just out of the room. What? I'm resistant
Yeah.
to all diseases.
That's true.
Yeah, I'll walk in.
I'm very resistant to diseases as well, but you can never be too safe. You could just roll a 1 at any given moment.
No, I'm
have to
immune.
rely purely on mod. Oh, you're immune. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a paladin.
Yeah, it's true. It's
You
got
could
that
just
going
like
for him.
accidentally roll a 3 one time, and then you have like a whole side quest to cure yourself coming up. So like, just never be too careful.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real.
It's fair.
All right. Yeah. Resistance, and I'm gonna go in and check her out.
Okay.
I'm gonna queue up the heal skill here
Okie doke.
and see what
Uh,
I can examine. Set up
okay.
+10. It's 27.
Okay. With a 27 in heal, 'cause that's real good. It's a good number. With a 27 in heal, she looks sluggish, and she looks like she's like got a cold sweat kind of going on. Uh, do you like physically touch her, or are you just like examining her from a distance?
I mean, I touched her a bit. I'm not gonna like put my head to her chest. Like it's not like a serious examination, but I'll like pick up her wrist to like check her pulse and everything.
Okay. She is very cold, like losing body heat pretty rapidly.
Okay.
And her skin with a 27, her skin seems a little like definitely tougher than a child should. But like also like a little like it doesn't have the like perfect consistency of skin. Seems like a little thicker and tougher than skin would normally
Okay.
be.
Has she been getting enough water?
Well, I've been trying to give her as much water as I can.
Clean
It's-
water?
As far as I know, he'll like show you like it's like I got a well outside. Well's been doing all right, I think. We used to have a mouse problem, but that's why we got all the cats and I cleared them out.
I'll check on the well in a bit. For now, let me try this. I'm gonna take out the scroll and cast remove disease.
Okie doke. You do the thing, and you don't even have to make a check for it. You do it. Let me double check.
I also have like a slight suspicion of what's going on here. That is, I mean, like you wouldn't send me out here on an errand, and also I kind of feel like I know what might be going on here.
I mean, maybe.
I have an
I don't
idea
think
too.
I don't think she's sick.
I mean, who can truly say?
We'll find out.
You make a caster level check.
I do.
Yeah, I guess you just roll a d20 because it's the caster level of whoever made the scroll.
Okay. Caster level check.
All right, that's pretty good. All right. Yeah. Okay. You cast it. A little bit of radiance comes off of you, and yeah, she seems like she's doing a little better. After
Oh, it
that.
wasn't on the. I didn't realize it wasn't on the screen. By the way, that was an 18.
Yeah, no, I saw it.
Yeah, I know, but we're streaming, Chase.
I'll bring up the window.
I didn't realize it wasn't on the stream just then, but yeah, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough.
Huzzah!
I figured it worked. It might have worked narratively as well, but either way,
Oh, sorry.
somebody that might want numbers in
I
there.
rolled a mysterious number.
I mean,
Alright, what do we
technically, you don't even know what you rolled because you don't know the caster level of whoever made the scroll, but that's fair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I rolled a 13, and I would have
Yeah.
added 5, but who knows?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So she seems like she's doing a lot better. She even like opens her eyes and seems like she's just out of breath, but okay.
Okay, well, it looked like it helped. I have a hunch, and I'm going to real quick detect magic on her.
Okie doke, you go for it.
I have to roll Knowledge Arcana.
Yeah.
Give me a moment to pull this up here.
Mm-hmm.
Skills, knowledges,
same
and
page with you, dude.
Arcana. I detect magic with a 16, which isn't super high, but at least I'm hoping to at least find out if there is an aura there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let me double check. With a 16, you don't identify anything, but yeah, you can detect a dissipating aura.
Okay. Is her father still here?
Yes, he is.
Tell me about the day she became sick.
Oh, well, all right. I know. Well, let me think. She'd been hanging around She'd been hanging around playing outside, been helping a little bit with some of the work we've been doing around here. I'm a lumberjack by trade. She'd been helping me out with my job as much as she could. Not exactly up to size to help out with carrying trees or whatnot, but she'd been helping. Uh, after we'd been chopping away, she suddenly just felt very tired. Felt like she couldn't stand. Started getting exhausted. Not sure, but I know. I think she might have got it from one of the cats. I mean, we used to have 4 of them, but I don't know what happened to. Know what happened to 3. All we got here is Muffin. He points down at one of the cats that's in the room, like
Its name is
asleep.
Nothing?
Muffin.
Oh. I thought the cat's name was Nothing, and that was adorable.
Aw. I says that a girl's named all the cats. I don't really care much for them other than that they get rid of the mice.
Is from the
But,
cats in the room?
Yeah, one of the cats in the room.
Oh, that's great. Knowledge Arcana. Fuck!
No.
I love a
Magic
mother-
is scary, and so are cats.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. You don't know.
Do I just assume this cat's possessed with the devil and try to kill it? Well, I don't
does
know.
Does Redwall have detect magic?
No.
No, I was rolling an
Blackhand?
Arcana. I thought that
Okay.
was. Oh, you have to use detect magic for that.
You don't
Yeah.
have to, but if you want to find magic on people, you have to use the skill Knowledge Arcana in conjunction with the spell Detect Magic at the same time.
My bad.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. There's other things you can pull up with Knowledge Arcana, but it's all like knowledge, not detection.
I see. Blackhand
So,
got a 19. I'm the
With
cat.
19. That is a cat. You've identified it.
Blackhand daydreams about the shocking grass spell.
Do you have detect magic, Blackhand?
I heard him from downstairs. He said no. Bro, we can't hear you.
Okay.
Muted. Whoops.
Okay, there we go.
There he is.
You kitty. You kitty.
Yeah, there you go.
The cat does not open its eyes. It continues to lay on the ground.
Is
I
the
go
cat
over and
dead?
pet it.
All right. I ask for a container from the guy, and I'm gonna cast Create Water into it, which is gonna be clean, pure water.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave that with him. I say
Okay.
make sure she sips on this throughout the day. No huge gulps.
All right, I'll make sure.
I'm gonna check on that well.
Okie
Yeah, I'm
doke.
thinking what you're thinking.
Oh, also, did I get anything specific out of that check, or just detect that there was a lingering aura or dissipating aura?
Just that it was a dissipating aura.
Okay.
I guess technically you don't have to roll an knowledge arcana to know the strength of the dissipating aura. So I guess it would be a strong aura.
Okay. Honestly, it doesn't tell me very much because if the aura has been dissipating for a long time, it would be weak, and even if it was a weak spell, if it was like very recent, it would be strong
Fair.
anyways. So like, I never really get very much out of that.
Yeah,
But
it
I'm
might have
gonna
been
go-
better to cast detect magic before you cast remove disease, but that's your discretion.
Well, I didn't cast remove curse. I cast remove disease.
Yeah. Mummy
I'm
rot's
gonna-
also a disease as well as a curse.
I'm gonna detect magic again on the well, particularly the water in it.
Okay.
But it's a cone, so it's the whole well.
Yeah. You cast detect magic in that there well. You don't detect anything magical in the well.
Okay. All right. We're outside the house.
I thought I walked
assume
down the
the
well.
father
How
didn't
deep
follow
is
us out,
it?
right?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys. What was that?
You first time.
Aaron?
I said we're outside the house. Did the father follow us out, or is he staying with the water by her side?
Staying with the water by her side.
Okay. I say kind of quietly, this is to the other guys. This is no mere illness. I detected some amount of magic, perhaps some kind of curse on the girl. I appear to have dispelled it, at least temporarily, but there's more going on here.
Do you think there's some kind of connection with the druids?
Honestly, I don't know enough about the the local wildlife. It could be the druids in some sort of malicious spell, or it could be just some sort of defense mechanism of a creature who lives near here. I'm not familiar.
Redwall's going to throw a rock down the well. How deep is it?
Okay. You throw a rock. It's about 10 feet before you hit water, and probably looks like it's about maybe 20 feet deep.
How wide is the well? Is it maybe Redwall wide?
I mean,
If
you want to
Redwall lifts his foot like he's gonna get in the well, I'm just gonna grab his shoulder and shake my head.
He's not doing that yet. He's examining it, trying. He's weighing it. He's thinking about it.
I'm gonna say you could be squeezing to try to get down there if you really wanted to.
If I'm just barely squeezing my way down, then there's no way he's gonna make his way back up. So I'm abandoning that plan.
Yeah, Redwall is a big boy.
Yeah, he eats his greens.
That's true.
He do that.
He does that thing.
I was thinking that this was somehow connected to what was quote unquote underneath the city.
We're not
Okay, I
inside.
ask.
No, we're back outside.
No. Are we within the city borders?
I mean, no. You're probably like the city's probably back a couple minutes walk.
Harsk-
You're close to the tree line.
What was the deal exactly? The people within the city are safe?
Oh no, I said that. The deal was that wherever I am, I will be the only worshiper of Gion there. Nope, there's I didn't set like a specific inches or miles limit on it, but basically I have an area around me where Gion is not allowed to operate.
There can only be one. All the other posers get the fuck out.
It's not so much that the city walls the limit, more that this area is my domain. But if you'll excuse me, I have a plan. I'm gonna head back in towards the father.
Okay.
And ask him
You're
to
a coffin.
ask him to come with me to what happened?
I just posted a thing in the chat.
Redwall, eater of
the first
salads. Destroyer of leafy greens.
I'm gonna ask the father to take us to where they were working in the woods when she became sick.
Okie doke. He'll just have her. He'll grab the cat from the floor and like put it on the bed with her, and she'll kind of snuggle up to it.
I detect
And,
evil on the cat.
Oh, that's an evil cat for sure, no doubt. Like at least level 20. Aura of evil class feature, definitely evil.
He runs in fear. Wait, no, he
mighty.
can't be feared.
I mean, he can't be affected by fear effects. He can still choose to be afraid.
I choose
Sneak
to be
attack the cat and the girl.
Yeah,
The phone.
just power
The
attack.
perfect plan. All right. So he goes off and takes you into the forest for a little bit, and takes you to a section of some cleared out trees that he had been working on. And says, "Well, here's about where it was that she got exhausted."
All right. Thank you. If you don't mind, just hang here for a moment, and I'm just gonna kneel and pull up. And it doesn't really matter any sort of plant here, and tear off a piece of its root. And then I'm gonna walk over to a tree nearby, and I need that small piece of root, a small root cutting for a material component for the spell I'm gonna cast, which is speak with plants, or plant voice rather.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So I touch the tree, and the tree is able to. I grant the ability to speak, hear, and understand any of the languages that I know, but it only understands simple concepts like friend, food, or danger.
Okay.
And this lasts for 10 minutes per level, so it's going to be 50 minutes.
Okay.
So this tree I've touched can now communicate with me, and I point to the father, and I ask as a question, friend?
I would like to say that the target of this is one plant creature, not one plant.
Oh, are trees not plant creatures?
They are not.
Trees are living.
They don't count as creatures, though.
Oh,
I'm sorry, are you being speciesist?
Just
I
saying.
think we are.
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta follow these rules in the Pathfinder spell.
How
Sorry, the
dare
spell
you?
is racist.
Jonathan, I believed in you.
I mean, I understand it says no one plant creature, but nowhere does it say that trees are not plant creatures.
I think it would say that.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
Can you get speak with plants?
I don't believe I can.
Because I mean, I think spontaneous casting and stuff would be okay.
I definitely
No,
can't.
No, you can't. Darn.
Nope. Well, there goes that plan.
I'm
I was gonna ask the tree what happened.
I'm gonna
Oh,
run a
dang.
perception check of the area just to see if everything looks right.
Okey doke.
No, motherfuck!
It's forest. You know that much.
God damn it! I am rolling like shit today.
Sorry, friend.
Nah. What, you got like a switch back there that's making me roll bad? Nah.
That's exactly right.
Is the switch from the Flintstones movie?
Oh god, I understand that reference. Kill yourself.
I might.
Crazy kids. Okay. Yeah, it's a forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a new plan now that one didn't go through, and I don't think I have anything.
What,
That's fair.
what'd you
Here's
say?
a crazy
Oh,
thought.
go ahead. Yeah.
Can we ask the girl?
She wasn't even conscious really when we left.
Okay,
Yeah.
Woke was texting me, so I missed that part. My bad.
I mean, you could try to wake her up.
Alright. I'm just
Blackhand
going-
goes back and shakes her violently.
Of
Wake up!
She dies.
Instant death. But yeah, so you guys want to go back to the house and investigate with
Yeah,
the girl?
We can
Okay.
head back.
Yeah, on my way
Okay.
back, I want to talk to her dad. Like, she didn't get bitten by anything. Like, did she touch anything unusual?
Well, I'm not sure. I noticed the cats that we've had haven't been doing so great. Most recently, between running away or getting sick, she might have gotten something from them.
I don't suppose animal handling can do anything with these cats. Like,
Can I sense motive him or the cats?
we're so
I mean,
suspicious
you
about
can
this.
try.
We're so suspicious about this cat.
I'm suspicious of the dad that he may not be telling us everything. Oh my god, natural 20, 30 total.
Shit.
Tell me
Yeah.
your secrets!
With that nat 20, you would determine that he thinks that she might have caught something from the cat, and that he is afraid he'll never find love again after the death of his wife.
I just walk over to him like, hey.
Those are
I put his shoulder on, a hand on his shoulder like, it'll happen again, man. Just gotta put yourself back out there.
my daughter catching a disease from a cat?
No.
This was the last thing that we discussed.
No.
I better get rid of that cat.
No, you will find love again, good sir. I believe in you.
Is that an offer, Bam?
Redwall is just walking past all this.
All right.
That guy's not picking eye contact.
Okay.
Hey, you daring me, motherfucker?
Where we epilogue with Blackhand and the lowly lumberjack just running off when having a happy life together. Okay. So you're heading on back to the house. What do you want to do there specifically?
I want to see if we can wake up the girl and ask her a few questions.
How
Okey-doke.
does she look?
She just looks like tired. She doesn't look like injured or like too like emaciated or like damaged by the disease. Just maybe looks exhausted from it.
I really wish I had something to make her stronger. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, just try waking her up.
Lay on
I
hands,
answered how she
dude?
looks first.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to lay on hands to see if that helps her at all. But you said she doesn't seem hurt at all.
No, not really, but
Then,
like,
yeah.
still try it. Like, positive energy still feels good to living creatures.
All right, then yeah, I'm just gonna touch on the forehead and do a little lay on hands.
Okay, and we'll say she wakes up from that. And she kind of looks around, and is like, "Where am I?"
Hi. Well, we just want to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
You were sick for a little while. Did you see anything? Did you have any nightmares?
No, I don't think so. I don't really remember much other than being in the forest.
What happened
Did anything-
when you're in the forest?
I just remember feeling really tired and like it was hard to move around a lot, and then I woke up here.
Did anything?
If you don't mind, what is your name, first of all? We never asked that.
The girl, you mean?
Yeah,
Mina?
Mina. Would you mind if I do a little magic for you to help you out?
Sure.
Okay. I cast guidance, giving her +1 to all skill checks.
Okay.
I then cast Bestow Insight, which makes her trained in Knowledge Arcana and gives her another +2 bonus on Knowledge Arcana checks. And then I cast Surmount Affliction, which temporarily, for 5 rounds, basically all negative conditions on her are suspended. So basically, she should be able to talk to us like Xavier Zomaz right now.
Okay.
She knows about magic and is not currently like distracted or confused. And I'm gonna ask her what happened to her in the forest.
Okay. So you get just want to double check the skill. It's exactly that. I just wanted to see how it was phrased. So okay.
It specifically
Insight
only suppresses
bonus.
blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, deafened, fatigued, frightened, paralyzed, shaken, or sickened. But I assume she's suffering at least one of those, so it got that off of her.
Fair enough. Okay. So she's also considered trained in Knowledge Arcana.
Yes,
As well.
and then also has a few bonuses to Knowledge Arcana checks for a few minutes, or
Yeah.
for about a minute.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, what do you ask her specifically?
I ask her what happened as she became sick in the forest.
Okay.
Also, that's all my 3rd level spells for the day.
Whoop.
Okay. Fair enough. So trying to see if what she would have off of that. With a
She still has to roll, so she could roll pretty badly, but I thought I'd help her out and see if I can get her to tell us.
yeah.
Help us help you.
I don't know if she would know anything off of that.
Well, if she saw something and she just didn't know what it meant or ignored it at the time, she could think back and like gain extra knowledge from it now, I think.
Yeah. And I would agree with that. Just I don't think she's going to have anything in particular that's useful to tell you off of that new ability that you've given her. She'd more or less report that actually let me do this in character. Of course, you have awakened the might that lies within me.
I meant that she knows magic like Somaz does, not that
She can
she's
talk to you like Zomaz.
She was secretly Zomaz all along.
What knowledge do you seek?
I'm okay with this.
I just want to know what happened to you so I can help you and your family.
What did you do to my daughter? She's going to say, of course, with my new sight, I can see deep into the aeons past and know truly what has transpired. And I think what happened is I got really tired in a forest.
I turned to Harsk and just like, how long is that going to last?
Like
5 minutes.
like 30. Is it 5 minutes or 5 rounds?
1 minute per level.
It's 5 minutes. I really want her. The Surmount Affliction only lasts for 30 seconds.
That's true. She'll be a very tired Zomaz soon.
I really want her to be like Deku in My Hero Academia, who like gets All Might's face briefly when he's doing the impression.
Yeah,
Just like grows a beard briefly.
Yup.
Yeah.
All right, where's that fucking
Uh,
cat?
All right. Well, that didn't help
It
us very
is-
much, but
It is asleep on the bed next to her.
Is that the cat that she was with when she started getting all messed up?
We'll say. I mean, I guess technically, since there were 4 cats, and they all seemed sick or ran away.
I get all the cats and sense mauve on them.
I don't think the cats are causing it. If they were causing it, they'd all be good and healthy and fine.
Blackhand's kind of a simpleton. He's impulsive.
I think the cats are
so-
like the canaries in the cave, where they're dropping first.
With that sense motive, you identify that this cat is totally asleep, and has been asleep through all of this.
Okay.
Is this cat dead?
You want to check?
Sure, he'll check.
All right.
This is the dumbest thing I've done in this game.
All right. 15.
That's really saying something.
Do you touch the cat?
Sure.
Okay. The cat seems like it's almost like it's a fucking statue.
There it is.
Like it is difficult to move, heavy, and like hard to the touch.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Your cat's a statue, sir.
I pick up the
That might have
cat.
been
It's
a weird
like,
thing, but...
I can actually do a second Surmount Affliction. It's not a 3rd level spell, so I'm gonna see what happens if I Surmount Affliction on the kitty cat.
Okay. And I'm gonna double check Surmount Affliction to double check everything that it gives.
For 30 seconds. It does not end the effect, but it suspends the effect for the duration of the spell. The effects are blinded, confused, dazed, dazzled, deafened, fatigued, frightened, paralyzed, shaken, or sickened.
This is not actually going to adjust the cat's current disposition at all.
Damn it! It wasn't a 3rd level spell, but still pretty expensive.
No, I get you.
is this the same cat that her father just picked up and just like carried
Yeah, I
into
think
the
so.
woods? Carried into the woods with us.
No, the guy picked up the cat and put it on the bed with her, and then went into the woods with you.
Oh, this.
Yeah,
cat...
he didn't just like bring it with him.
So I'm just like holding the cat. Like, did you not notice that your cat's a statue?
I just picked it up off the ground and set it down. I don't interact with the cats very much. I just had him to get rid of all the mice.
I mean, how many mice is this cat getting rid of right now?
I mean, 0 right now.
Yeah,
We haven't had a mouse problem in quite a while.
I think this
I
cat.
assume what because of the cats.
Well, this cat's a statue. That's kind of weird.
It's like it's not entirely a statue. Like it can still like move around, but as you like go to inspect it while it's laying on the bed, it's challenging to move it.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
see.
a lot denser than it should be. After you pick it up, it can still move around like a cat and like is still alive.
Okay.
Just sort of
but,
has that like stone texture or something like to its movements.
It's yeah, like the difference between like cat flesh and like elephant flesh. It's like hyper thick hide for what you should be feeling on a cat.
I see.
Okay.
What kind of knowledge roll would that be to sort of figure out what that could be? Like knowledge, nature?
I mean, you could try to figure it out through that, yeah.
Well, that's not gonna go well. I don't have that trained.
Same.
I've got one more thing I want to try.
Nothing ventured.
Okay.
10.
Okay. With a 16 in knowledge nature.
It's untrained though, so
Yeah, nothing much you get from that.
Hoping
yeah.
for a 20. No, never mind.
Nope. Not you don't get too much from that either. That's weird. Cats don't do that. You know that much. Cats don't do that. It's not a
That
cat
just-
thing.
Another cat that vexes Blackhand.
I have one last try here.
Okay.
It's a 2nd level spell for me, which I'm running low on those, but I can still cast it. I'll reach down, pet the kitty, and cast Delay Disease,
Okay.
which I have to make a cast level check against the disease's DC. If I succeeds, the cat is immune to diseases for 1 day.
Okay.
Let me just get my cast level check going here.
Yeah.
Bloop. And that is a 10. It's not high. I actually think that's not going to make it, huh?
Yeah, that's like the base level for even the lowest disease.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna do too much. Also,
All right,
it looks
it does
like
nothing.
Any
Actually-
negative afflictions of it would still be there. Like if a disease dealt ability damage or like
Yeah, ability damage, but not like
Yeah.
the disease.
right, yeah.
Which
So,
I
like,
don't
you
think
wouldn't
Stone
have-
Skin is
yeah.
ability damage.
No, but like yeah, just if there's another thing that's happening to it from like having the disease for a while, that doesn't clear it.
Yeah, it cures all effects of the disease, doesn't cure any damage from the disease. That's all.
Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, that does not quite meet the DC for this.
Yeah.
Well, we have our ideas.
Man, what to do
Yep.
about this?
Well, I'm hoping that the girl can recover. We might lose the cats, but I mean, just the way it is.
Well, feel better, sweetie. Black is going to bed.
Your cat's going to die.
Well,
Sorry,
you don't-
Zonas.
if it not always. Sometimes when things turn to statues, they stay alive. You never know.
Good night,
Cat's a
sweetie.
weeping
Your cat's a
angel.
weeping angel now.
I shall annihilate the forces that have mustered to turn my cat into a paperweight.
I think it's time we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He spent a lot of time on this.
That's fair enough. I would like all three of you, because I'm pretty sure every single one of you touched the cat,
No, only
to
Redwall.
make a fortitude. I know Harsk did as well.
I shook the cat once.
Yeah.
You did.
So
Yeah.
This is
it
this
was
is a disease.
it was
I'm
a
immune.
funny jape/jest, but is still physically a touch. All right.
Wow, that's a really bad roll. But I believe
Redwall,
it's a
you
plus
are
3.
good.
I believe it's a plus 3 from things, because this is a poison spell or spell.
Oh, God damn it!
If I could detect it as with detect magic, I assume it falls under poison spells or spell-like abilities.
It does fall under that approximate umbrella for sure.
Okay, and then I also have a plus 1 from resistance as well, so this is actually a 13.
Okay. Not as bad as a 9 or an 8, for instance.
Yeah,
Not as bad as
fucked.
either of those numbers.
This is not my way.
Okay. Has no immediate effect on any of you, especially not Redwall, because immunity to diseases. But like, still.
Okay.
We should
so,
get you
yeah.
two checked out.
Why do you say that?
Like you said when we first got in here, you gotta be careful.
That's true. I feel fine. And you don't know the results of my fortitude save in universe, so...
No, I don't.
True.
I don't.
I was gonna say, yeah, Red Beast. Why do you say that? but
But yeah, you're right. You're
whatever.
probably right. It was probably fine.
that's fine.
I
But yeah.
mean, I wear gloves. Does that help?
We'll find out.
I mean, it's partially magic, but here we go. We're gonna head back to town, I guess.
Okay.
Leave the water with them. The girl's been at least cured for now. Oh wait, fucking farmer dude as soon as I cured her, picked up the cat and put it back on the bed with her.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
He also, some other people besides you three may have rolled fortitude saves over the course of this scene.
Yeah, I believe it. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Fuck.
We should just kill that cat.
Yeah, probably would not have helped, but okay.
I mean,
Bury
who
it in the.
knows?
Let's
we have
just-
anything else we
let's
need
just
to do?
pour the blood of this diseased cat into the ground, where the groundwater flows directly into the well they drink from. That's like right outside the front door.
That sounds like a good
Ultimately a
idea
great
to me.
plan.
Yeah.
Ultimately, an awesome plan.
Yeah.
So okay, you guys head back to town. With that kind of thing, you guys still are technically in downtime stuff. Anything else you want to do today?
Redwall's going to patrol the city, try and find more evidence or whatever on what the druids could have been talking about.
Okie doke. Go ahead and throw that perception check.
Okay, come on. Big bucks, no whammies. Hey, that's not
Oh, that's
bad.
really good. Yeah, that's pretty good. So one more time, what specifically are you looking for?
Anything that looks suspicious, particularly in relation to what the druids were talking about with Iron Chapel and what was his name? The druid that
Cathbad.
yeah,
Cathbad,
Cathbad, yeah.
Well, the vision he was talking about.
How could you forget a name like Cathbad?
I honestly don't know. I'm actually
Yeah,
ashamed of
Kathy.
myself.
If only he took a level in Ranger, he could be the Cathbad Cowboy.
Yeah, then I remember it.
Of
There you go.
course. Okay. So with that perception, kind of patrolling around town, I'd say you probably don't see too much specifically related to like Cathbad's like prophecy kind of thing.
Mhm.
I don't think you'd find much for that. But as a part of patrolling around town, you'd find like all sorts of people going on there like day before day of dawn kind of stuff. Like you wind up walking past some stonemasons that are carving a big old statue. Wind up like just seeing people cooking and like making stuff ready for festivities tomorrow and all that kind of stuff.
And
But
the general demeanor of the town, everyone's just like sort of happy, just like content.
throw a sense motive for that.
Okay.
I mean, you'd specifically be looking for like with a perception, all you'd find are smiles, but like, yeah, everybody for the most part seems real happy. Everybody seems pretty ready.
You
for
did
tomorrow.
this, Harsk. You did this.
I did do this.
Just,
only
like,
thing
Redwall, like grabs a smiling
See-
person on the side of the road. Look what you've done, Harsk.
Redwall has a single tear as he just like remembers the sacrifice he made.
Oh, he made this happen.
Truly, I am the greatest of all of us.
Truly.
The only thing
Honestly,
Black
truly.
Ken wants to do has to wait till night.
Okay. So yeah, okay. So you patrol. Blackhand's good until the night, and then Harsk, anything in particular?
No, I'm kind of trying to stay out of the way of people.
Fair enough. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you lay low. Redwall patrols, and all right, it's nighttime.
Okay, before everyone goes to bed, Blackhand's going to sort of split from everyone else and just find a quiet corner for him to sleep and just call out to Dreadbrand and say, "You've talked to me in my dreams long enough. I'm tired of being of you taunting me. If you want me, tell me where you are. I'm ready to make a deal."
Okay.
Not to like interrupt your dramatic moment and all that. I hate to do that, but
Yeah.
you're calling out to? Are you like kneeling on the side of your bed with your hands folded, like praying to a sword?
No. Blackhand's just trying to look nonchalant while he's he's trying to make it look like he's sleeping in a corner while muttering to himself.
Okay. So you're more like focusing.
Yeah.
I thought you were like praying like the boy on Christmas cards.
No. No. Actually, Blackhand does take out his silver dagger from behind his waist and just looks at it to strengthen some resolve.
Okay, go on. Sorry for breaking the tension.
No, it's fine. That was basically it. Blackhand's just trying to get Dreadbrand to double down and tell him where he is. Well, it is.
Okay.
And then he's going to go to sleep and hope Dreadbrand does something.
Okay. So everybody goes to sleep for the night,
Yeah.
and no one has any particularly noteworthy dreams.
Damn it. Worth a shot.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. I did roll to see if something extra special might happen, just to see if that might work. But yeah,
Harsk
Nothing
wakes with a
particular
sigh of
for me.
release, taking it as confirmation that he's succeeded in one.
he's doing it, straight up doing it. And today is the day of Dorn. Yay! Made it through your downtime stuff. Hooray! So today's special fun day. For everybody, for the most part, there's a lot of festivities in the streets already. People are like hanging decorations up and getting everything looking all spiffy, real early in the morning. And yeah, anything in particular you guys want to do as they starting out?
How much is a moderate health potion?
Like cure moderate wounds. That kind of
Yeah.
thing?
It's like 1,000 gold or something like that.
I forget. Let me.
It costs almost like a couple hundred.
It's 250 for. Oh, no, never mind. It's 250 for the moderate. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was thinking it was
Yeah.
250 for level 1, and then like 1,000 for 2, but it's 250 for
That'd
2
be-
and like 1,000 for 3.
Crazy shit. Yeah, it is 250 gold.
Okay. Mind if I take some of the party funds and go buy one?
Well, Harsk can still heal, and you already have.
Well,
That's fair.
It's physically possible. It's not outside the realm of possibility, but that does not mean that is always going to be what's going on.
That's fair. That's fair.
wouldn't
Yeah, and
count on Harsk.
I can't hear you. What happened after you guys sword like hit to 1 hit point?
Fair.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go buy a moderate health potion, moderate cure wounds from Zomaz with party funds.
Okie doke. So you get that 250. There you go.
I believe party funds is sitting in my inventory, so I will just delete that from mine. I think, right? Is that what we
Yeah,
were
yeah,
doing?
yeah. You have the party funds right now.
Okay, 151 platinum, and it was 250 gold, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's 25 platinum.
Yep.
Thank
We
you,
have 126
Harsk.
left.
You
Well,
bought
it's like
Harsk?
the party funds. I'm just keeping track of it in one place. You're not thanking me for it.
Well, I'm actually like, yeah, I'm out of your bag.
Yeah, okay. I
Thank you,
think
Miss. All right.
I think in universe it's in all of our bags. I just have it on one sheet so we don't lose track of it. Is all.
That's smart.
Okay.
That's fair. Side note thing is now that you guys have woken up, technically this would have happened as you went to bed, but let's have you do it right now before you do too much in the day. Technically it should have happened before you got the potion, but I forgot for a second. So I would like Redwall, Blackhand and Harsk to make another fortitude save real quick.
Yeah, it should happen as soon as we wake up, huh?
Yeah, should have happened as soon as you woke up.
Okay.
Well, I think I
Okay.
kicked that one's ass.
Hello. All right.
That's a real Harsk Fulgurtson fortitude save.
There it is. All right.
Come on, side, don't fuck me.
No, this is as soon as I wake up,
Ow.
right? Not right
Yeah.
before I wake up.
Let's say it's right before you wake up.
Yeah.
In fact, the nanosecond before you're conscious to cast resistance.
I mean, because I have a bonus on saves when I'm sleeping.
Oh, it's fair. I thought it was well, it's not a will save,
All right.
but yeah, oh, that's fair. So yeah, 24 is pretty good. 12 is not as good. Half of that even. You both kind of wake up a little sluggish. Feel like you're not quite as spry as you were the night before you woke up.
Both of us feel not as good?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, in that case, while I'm out, I'm probably gonna see if I can talk to one of the clerics to take a look at me.
Do I notice
this
this?
Probably fair. Do you notice that the other two are not as spry?
That I can cast sluggish after everything.
Yeah, if you can visually discern a difference in Harsk's like stoic dwarf-like movement before to like feeling slightly sluggish now, I would
I mean,
be
Blackhand would be more
immensely
noticeable.
impressed. Okay.
I mean, Blackhand's a hyperactivity.
I'm just checking, like if.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm trying to see if I can like cast a diagnosed disease.
I made it a plot point yesterday that Harsk leaned on something once. Like, if you can notice he's sluggish, I'm impressed.
Oh, that's
To be fair, Blackhand normally has a skip in his step.
Yeah. And it's when you normally go to have that skip in your step, it's just a little harder to move around a little bit.
I feel like an old man.
Maybe with a statement like that, you might notice, Redwall, that Blackhand is not feeling as spry as he did the night before he went to sleep.
Oh, I'm not feeling as spry as I did the night before. In fact, I'm feeling quite sluggish.
Nice job with exposition there. I like it.
I mean, I don't want to like metagame this, but like if that's brought to my attention, could I cast Diagnose Disease because I haven't selected my spells for the day yet?
Yeah, I think normally you have to pray for them.
Yeah,
So
like
if that's
if this is
stated
happening
when you
just
wake
as I
up,
wake
yeah.
up, then I can go ahead and select that.
Okay,
I was just gonna go to the clerics.
it's fair enough.
Yeah, do that.
I go to the temple and that.
What?
Before you can like arrive there, I also wake up and I cast
Yeah.
detect magic on myself because I noticed I was feeling sluggish. I was just dealing with sick people yesterday, and there was an aura on them that dissipated. So I'll do that.
Okay. You cast detect magic on yourself, and you can do one of them their checks to identify.
Yeah, I forgot I had to do that.
That's
I figured because I already saw the aura, but yeah, there's the roll.
fair.
12.
Well, you know that it's an aura.
I rolled
Uh,
a 2, if that makes a difference, and got a 12.
That is impressive. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, with that, you identify that you have a strong aura of magic on you, which for our good buddy Aaron, like player terms, would mean that you have a spell affecting you of 7th level or higher.
Okay. I have that spell that I haven't prepared my spells yet this morning, and I already have been proven I can cast the spell that gets rid of it because I cast it in the little girl. So I will, on my own casting, cast remove disease.
Okay.
How many times can you cast that?
This is a 3rd level spell, so twice.
Yee.
Hey, should I just go to the clerics or I'll ask you to bring your 2nd, 3rd level?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I'll go to the clerics.
Okay. I wasn't sure what you meant because you said, should I just go to the cleric or should I just go to the cleric? So, not sure what you were asking for there. I was like, it's up to you, I guess.
Did I really say it that way?
No, you said go to the cleric to go to you.
Yeah, who is a cleric?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't fuck with me. I've been having a long week.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. My woods have been fucking betraying me today.
But yeah, this has a fortitude save, but since I'm casting it on myself, I choose to fail it. I gotta make a cast level check against the DC of the disease. Just give me a moment. Spells, caster level check. 12.
12. That is not gonna do it.
Okay, I cast detect magic on myself.
Okay. Still there.
Okay, I cast it again.
Okay. Throw me that second cast.
I have a good in-universe reason to do this twice.
That's fair.
Okay, how about a
23?
23? Does that check this one out, Chase?
That is gonna fucking do it. Yeah.
That do it? Okay, detect magic
Yeah.
and I'm cured.
Yes. No,
Okay.
you have a dissipating aura on you.
I'm also out of 3rd level spells for the day.
Okay. So it's good that Blackhand went to those other clerics.
Yes.
I'm just knocking on the chapel. Iron Knuckle, can you help out an idiot?
He'll conveniently be there because I think he's one of the only clerics strong enough to cast the spell other than Harsk.
You're also the only one whose name I remember because you're awesome. Name like Iron Knuckle.
Okay. So he'll answer the door.
The best I can.
I mean, I think he's gonna have to charge you for casting a 3rd level spell.
I have 2 platinum.
Okay, we'll call that even.
Okay, guys, I'm broke.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
don't
it's
care.
a little more than that, but whatever.
I think a lot more than that, but it's okay, whatever.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy.
Let me
Just
double check
dupes.
how much he's cutting you a deal for. Let's see. Where is that? Where is it?
In the
I guess it
meantime,
doesn't matter.
I'm gonna go find Redwall and Blackhand. Where are they at?
I'm at the chapel.
I didn't go
Okay,
anywhere, so
I'm gonna-
I'm just going to follow you guys.
Okay, while Chase is thinking this up, I'm gonna ask Blackhand, what did you do after we got back from the farmhouse?
I just bought a moderate healing potion.
Which shop did you go to?
Zomaz.
Okay, let's go to Zomaz's place.
Once this guy finishes healing me, please. I feel rather sick.
Blackhand feels sick? Oh, sorry, Redwall feels sick, I mean?
No.
Blackhand.
No, you're talking to...
You were
okay.
talking to me.
Blackhand
asked-
left to the clerics.
Yeah, and you asked Blackhand what he do when he got back from the farmer.
Redwall was the one I was here with, so I meant to say Redwall.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Redwall, what did you do when we got back from the farm? Sorry.
just patrol the city looking for weird shit.
You walked all over the city.
Oh, fuck. But I'm immune. Does that mean I can carry disease?
Well, I don't think you know what I'm talking about yet, but I'll cast Detect Magic on you anyways.
He does not have a magic aura on him.
Okay, I think you'll be fine. We should find Blackhand, though.
Nice. He went to
And
the
then-
chapel.
All right, let's go after him.
Okay.
Fast
I
travel.
like to point out that this is like Iron Chapel's the first time Blackhand's ever willingly gone to church.
But yeah, he cut you a deal of 130 gold off on that. Just saying.
Nazok, you are the man.
It's whatever. So yeah, that's cured off of you.
Save the
you
city
no
a few
longer-
times, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still feel a little sluggish. Same with you, Harsk, but yeah, you know that you feel like it's the disease is off of you.
Okay, so this
Okay.
is just like the last of the effects.
So I assume
Yeah.
any ability damage that I have on me, which, given how you were talking about the cats thing, I assume I have some kind of ability damage.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
ability damage
and-
has not been rested off of me yet.
Not quite. Mechanically speaking, as far as the actual effects, you have both taken 3 dexterity damage.
3? Ah, goddamn.
Oh.
Which this is important because that lowers my AC.
That it does.
That fucks with Storm.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it would take him a very long time to succumb to the disease because it is Storm. If you gotta wait until all your dexterity's gone, then he's got a long time to go.
That's fair.
Yeah. Guys, I'm in danger. I got 15 left.
Oh man, you're running out.
Yeah.
That only puts you at what, highest in the party?
Still,
Yeah.
I had to touch the fucking cat.
You couldn't have just left it as a joke. You had to do it in canon.
I wanted to be honest. I wanted to
No,
play
that's fair.
fair.
No, that's fair. Okay.
Trying to put in the ability damage on my roll 20 sheet, and it keeps giving me a -1 mod, but it should be -2.
If you go
It
to
should
miss,
it should
mi-
just be a -1. Ability damage doesn't stack over to the next like penalty on modifiers until it hits an even number.
But it should give me 7 dexterity.
It should, but it for some reason it works as a like modifier of damage, so it needs to get to an even number.
Oh, okay. I just want
I
to make sure I was
just-
being fair and it wasn't like cheating my way out of a minus. All right, cool.
Yeah, no, you're fine. So what's that storm?
I just went to core and put a -3 in miscellaneous for dex.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
2 tabs over from that. There's a damage. I put the 3 in that.
Oh.
That so it calced out the it calcs out the total on the far left if you put it in the damage column.
Yeah. There you go.
And then if you go to the top of your page, the very top, next to your name, it'll have a recalc button. You push that, it recalculates all your like attack bonuses and your AC and everything based on the modified stats.
What the hell?
Yeah,
How am I encumbered all of a sudden?
probably because you didn't recalc for a long time, and now all of a sudden you realized you've been encumbered this whole game.
Possible.
Recalculating.
Possible.
It could be that you like got an armor upgrade like 3 sessions ago when we all got armor upgrades, and just didn't realize you were encumbered at that time.
Oh wait, no, I think it's fixing itself. Wow, it's taking its dang time recalculating.
Storm's like, I think it's fixing itself, he says, deleting the weight off of items, but keeping it.
No, that's red.
That's fair.
I mean, the only thing I don't have weight on items are potions.
Oh, there we go. It wasn't calculating that my strength is now 20.
They're like 0.062 pounds, so it's like not worth calculating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just made out of glass.
Yeah.
Well,
not a
they
huge
also are an ounce of liquid,
thing.
so they do have some weight, but it's not really enough to matter.
Yeah. True. But okay. So other than that, what are you guys doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. What is there to do in this for the day of the
I just
one?
wanted to make sure you guys didn't have any immediate
Well-
like you guys weren't in the middle of something and I interrupted by telling you had damage.
We were a little bit in that I was going to find Blackhand.
Hey guys, I feel like if
Yeah,
my
that was
dexterity, if my awesomeness was at an 18, I feel like I'm more at a 15 now.
It's more of a
On a
15
scale
awesome.
1 to 18.
Man, that's a very arbitrary number system you're using there.
Yeah, well, I like to use arbitrary numbers when I measure how awesome I am.
Okay.
It's just on a side note, it was just a thing I thought was funny. Buddy, one of our friends, Buddy, was doing like interviews for NPCs to like add on as hirelings, and had begun asking them, so how strong would you say you are on a scale from 1 to 20?
I'd say about a 16. Okay, I'm gonna check you on the maybe column.
Which I thought was fun.
That's
So
good.
okay, yeah, you'd find Blackhand at the chapel.
I'm just speaking in tongues, climbing along the ceiling,
Yep.
vomiting on babies, you know, the usual.
Yeah, as is tradition.
Oh, that's Wacky Blackhand right there.
So
Hey guys!
you find him. Do you what do?
First thing I'm gonna do as soon as I see him, detect magic.
Okay. He does not appear to have magical aura on him.
Not even a dissipating one?
Well, yeah, he has the dissipating aura.
Well, shit.
Can I do a
Alright.
heal check on
Also,
myself to see how, like, what that really did to me physically?
Sure, you could try that. In the meantime,
Nope.
you did a big old cone for that detect magic, and
Yeah.
Nazok is in that cone as well, and he also does not have any aura on him at all. I mean, some of his
Oh.
gear's magic, but like,
Oh, I see. Yes. Okay, cool. I was gonna check him later on, anyways. But that's good. All right, Blackhand. I have some bad news.
Yeah?
I think you were afflicted with the same disease the girl in the cabin had.
Great, I got a lot of shit going for me now.
Right.
Now I can finally be popular.
kind of like give him the side eye. He says, "Not very great. If we have it, that means you can catch it from proximity. Probably some kind of airborne or touch-based transference.
We did touch the
Oh.
cat.
Well, we don't know if it was the cat or not yet.
Redwall just like he's just mentioning all of us touched the cats, not all of us touched
Yeah.
the kid.
Blackhand has like a 1,000-yard stare. That fucking cat.
The
Again.
point is,
Burned
if
by a
it's easy-
cat again!
if it's easy to transfer, we've all been walking around this city. I need you to tell me exactly where you went when you got back.
I went on patrol.
I went to buy a potion from Zomaz.
Okay, let's go to Zomaz.
Alright.
okie doke.
And we
You
go.
head on
The
over.
entire way, Blackhand's muttering about the how goddamn cats and why all cat kind hates them.
I feel as though you have a vendetta against cats.
Only one. Only one.
Only one. All right. What's Zomaz got
There's
for
a
us?
story here.
Okay.
He's
So
had like
you-
3 days to prepare the best entrance possible, by the way, after getting blown the fuck out from at the parade. So
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I made sure to visit when Zomas wasn't around, just to avoid being spoiled.
You go to open the door up, and there you for a split second you see into the shop, and there is Zomaz behind the counter talking to Moxie, and as he turns to see you, the entire area in front of like in the door frame becomes like dark. Who does not have dark vision?
I don't.
Okay,
I do.
you do. So
I'm the only one blind.
So, Blackhand, you see nothing. For
Fuck.
a second. Harsk, your vision is unaffected.
Okay.
So this area in the shop just got really really dark, and you see Zomaz fumbling around to get stuff prepared in the darkness. Grabs a thing and like puts it on over his ear, and like crouches behind the counter. It's like getting ready. He wiggles his fingers from behind the counter, and smoke starts to pour out from like the sides of the door frame. He jumps over it, like casting like fire spells from his hand, and in this bellowing smoke, and says, "Who dares enter the domain of Xavier Zomaz of the Sorcerer's Source?" And
I cast Dispel Magic.
I can't see anything because of the darkness.
as a counterpoint, no, you don't, because you're out of 3rd level spells.
Ah, shit, you're right. Okay. No, wait, we just woke up for this day. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
You just used them. Like
Yep, I
one
used them
second
all.
ago.
All right, fine.
You go to cast Dispel Magic, and it doesn't do anything because you don't have a slot for it. But as you go to do that, he also casts like pyrotechnics and Dispel Magic on his own darkness, so it like vanishes in a huge like fireworks display.
It
And
was
it's
just
normal lighting again.
It was just nodding stoically. That's pretty good.
He's learned well.
He's improving. It's not there yet, but he's working on it.
Blackhand slowly applauds.
Zomaz waggles his eyebrows at Harsk. It's like, how do you like that shit?
That was impressive, Zomaz, but I have a unique request for you this time.
Very well.
I need you to drop all showmanship. End all concentration duration spells you have. Just cleanse yourself of magic just for a moment.
I guess I can do that. I had this thing set up where I would cast ghost sound through these rocks up here. Like points out like some of the behind the scenes stuff he did. I like amplify his voice. Yeah,
I understand, but I need to detect magic on you.
on just like side note, as he's taking it off, on his ear he has like a thin piece of wire that at the end of it has a single stone on it, which you think is a type of makeshift microphone to go to those other rocks that have ghost sound on them to install speakers and a PA system in the Sorcerer's Source.
Using like stones of far speech.
Basically, yeah.
All right, I appreciate the effort and the prep work. You can recast when we're done here. This is really important.
Okay, 1 second. And he goes and like walks off like to the side kind of area, like the behind the shop area that he tends to work at, and like a couple seconds later comes back out in like a bathrobe instead of like any of his like wizard gear.
Cool. All right, I cast Detect Magic on him.
Okie doke. He casts Detect Magic, and he does not have an aura on him, and I guess I would want to ask Storm how, like, specifically, because it's important for this, how specifically he paid for the item he bought. Like, did you like put the money in Moxie's hand, or did you set it on the counter, or like?
I took the bag and poured out the gold onto the desk so I would not touch Moxie.
Okay, I understand
Okay,
the metagame
but
of this, but it's also totally in his character to do exactly that.
Yeah. Behold my money!
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
This is like the
If you
one guy on
genuinely
our
think
team
you
who
did
would
that,
do
I'll
that.
believe you. If you genuinely think you did that, then I will believe you. I just want to double check.
Blackhand will
Um,
probably show off a little bit, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Moxie does not have an aura on her either.
Cool. I take a deep breath and I say, I apologize, Zomaz. There was almost a plague. I wanted to make sure that you were not afflicted as well. You seem to be fine.
Nearly had to save the
The
town
only-
again.
The only thing that's sick in here is these skills, and it fires like fire bolts out from his fingers.
Why did we think he was sluggish?
When Walter starts clapping, truly.
Well,
Waggles his
the
eyebrows at
sluggishness
Harsk
doesn't-
some more.
The sluggishness doesn't set in right away, so maybe I wasn't sure. But
It's true.
Zomaz, thank you for cooperating with us. I have a few purchases I need to make from you.
Very well. Then what? And he like goes to like draw his like wizard cloak over his face ominously, but realizes he's in a bathrobe and can't.
I believe in you.
For you.
I need a 2 sets of bandages of rapid recovery.
Very well. Can produce those items for you. Just like grabs them off the shelf.
Cool. That's 40 gold. 400 gold. So it's 40 platinum.
Yeah.
So that brings us down to 86 platinum in party funds. And I say, Blackhand, if you want to get better, I suggest you let me apply these.
Yes, sir.
All right. Get naked.
Blackhand just looks around at the room filled with people and Moxie and just goes, fuck yeah, and just breakaway pants.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh.
All right, cool. I apply the bandages of rapid recovery to to Blackhand. What these do is they allow you to recover ability score damage at twice the normal rate, as if someone were tending to you at your bedside the whole time. Even though no one is, you just have these bandages on you.
Redwall just gonna stand in front of this, like with his cloak over everything, like he's just gonna take off his cloak and just toss it on top of them. It's like no one needs to see that.
Cool. And you can get dressed
Blackhand's
again.
dancing like the Magic Mike show.
As you're doing this to a pantsless Blackhand, Redwall steps between, I guess, the both of you and Zomaz and Moxie, and like holds his cape out to make like a makeshift wall
Yeah.
to like give you guys an amount of privacy. And a guy like goes to walk into the sorcerer's source as this is happening, and like overhears Zomaz say, "You know, I have a side room for this sort of thing."
I flex my butt
immediately
cheeks.
U-turns and like the guy immediately U-turns and walks out.
The second I hear the door open, I flex my butt cheeks.
Of course.
I did not know that. I've never used it before in my entire life. But I will go use the back room to bandage myself, thank you. And then I leave and let Redwall get dressed in the main room.
Blackhand, you
Blackhand.
mean.
Yeah, Blackhand.
No, Redwall's getting doubly clothed. Blackhand staying nude. It's freeing.
Leather
I will
armor
let
on top of my breastplates.
I will let Blackhand. I will let Redwall dress Blackhand with his teeth.
I'm just gonna put
Now
my
I'm getting
hood,
dressed.
my cloak back on and hood back up.
All right. Sounds good.
So do I get any points back right away or at the end of the day?
Now, whenever you would normally regain points, you regain double, basically. So when you sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. And it'll only be 1 point or would it be two?
It'd be two.
Normally it would
because-
only be one, but because of these, it's two.
So
Nice.
basically, it would take us because we're recovering an odd number of damage. It would normally take us 3 days, instead it's going to take us 2. But the good news is that these bandages do not have a listed duration. They work until your ability damage is cured. So if before those 2 days go up, we get afflicted again, it will continue to work throughout the affliction.
Nice.
As long as
but
the
as soon
rest
as we
could
are-
heal you.
Yeah, and also as soon as we are cured, they immediately lose all magic. So like you can't leave them on you forever. Once you are back to full, they're done.
Okay.
So yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna get myself bandaged up, get dressed, come back out.
Alrighty. Zomaz like, finally, I can go put on my actual clothes.
Zomaz, Moxie, what did you think?
Like I know.
As
Blackhand's
a
just being
master of showmanship, looks over to Harsk as what's an appropriate term? I'm going to stick with master. I'm watching you. As a master of showmanship, I'd give it like maybe a 7. out of 10.
Uh,
Solid 7.
Oh boy.
Blackhand will take it.
Moxie declines to appraise it.
Thank God.
Okay, and that guy that walked in will never be the same again. Whoever he was.
We will never know.
Yep. Okay. After that, it's the day of dawn. There's a lot of people walking around outside.
So
Whole bunch of people.
I guess we just go around and just enjoy the town.
Yeah. I'm not gonna keep like a constant vigilance, but every once in a while, if I'm not doing anything else, I'm gonna like flash out a detect magic real quick, just
Yeah.
keeping an eye out in case anyone else has this and is spreading it around.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I'm really super glad that you guys noticed this thing that is administered by touch on the busiest day of the town, because it would kind of suck if you guys spread this disease around to all the people here.
Yeah, I immediately went
through.
I immediately went through and nipped that one in the bud.
Yeah.
But I want to
Good
make sure
call.
I can't walk around with detect magic on all day. I mean, I can, but I'm just basically gonna flash it on every once in a while to check.
Mhm.
Blackhand not wanting to get infected again is going to sort of stealth around, keep out of reach, just because something's probably going to happen. He feels like if his old guild is going to try something, the busiest day of the year would probably be it.
Yeah, makes sense. So you're kind of on the lookout for less than savory activities, kind of, for the most part. Okay.
So is
And I
Redwall.
have-
Makes sense.
Just
I haven't-
looking through the crowd because he can't stealth at all. He's just gonna be more obvious about it.
And you can't be
Fair.
afflicted.
That too.
And I know I haven't mentioned it, but I've been leaving my lance at home through most of this downtime stuff.
Mhm.
But for now, I've got it.
Okay.
It's
Good.
about as big as me, but I've got it now.
Yeah, fair. Good to know.
It's like a
So
wizard
there's-
cane or a walking stick, basically.
Yeah.
Just like you're
makes
putting a
sense.
Sanosuke cigar with it on your back, all bandaged up and hidden.
Well, the bandages are under our armor, but yeah, we got them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stuff that's going on kind of during this time is you guys are keeping watch and trying to stay on at the ready. There's Granny Great Braid whips out these like dozens upon dozens of these barrels that she had been prepping specifically for this day. And it is her own special ale that she only makes for the Day of Dorn and has that for sale. All the barrels are labeled Billy Goat's Bane. Instead of standard lighting for the kind of area that you guys are in, there instead of like regular candles, there are a bunch of these dwarven lighting instruments, which are specifically used, as Harsk would know, for like when a foreign diplomat might show up, or like when dwarves are hosting non-dwarves, basically. There are all these stones that are covered with this special type of lichen and a special type of oil, and then lit on fire to make a kind of dwarven candle. And those are kind of spread throughout the town, in place of normal candles, little metal basins so that nothing wooden catches on fire. There's a whole bunch of stuff people are doing around, bunch of specific like food and drink that's to this day specifically. There's a lot of one thing in particular is going on over at the Drunken Dwarf. So there's an eating competition and there is a drinking competition, both of which have prizes.
Do we know what the prizes are?
Yes, you would. The eating competition is called the Dragon's Hunger, where you have to eat 3 of this thing called a hard-won feast, which is a roast of ice drake, Borval. There's Stoneforge sausage, which is like made out of bear meat, and mashed potatoes and carrots. Have to eat 3 of those, and each one is like about 3/4 of a Thanksgiving meal. And if you win, you get ice drake teeth, which could be used in a whole lot of spell components and is worth a good amount of money. And there's also a drinking competition with specifically with the Billy Goat's Bane stuff that Granny Great Braid had made.
I mean,
For the
I
festival.
looked down to Hoss. I was like, With a name like that for the evening contest, I almost have to enter.
It's basically a
ahead.
challenge. It's like a straight up challenge.
What do you think?
Go ahead.
I would have to take my hood off, wouldn't I?
You'd have to try to figure it out if you don't.
I'll give it a shot.
You'd always try to ask Storm for that
I
hat
could.
disguise he's got.
Could I eat through it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's illusion magic, so
Blackhand?
Yeah?
Could I borrow that mask?
Sure, why not?
Thank you. Don't want.
Give it back when you're done.
Always. Thank you. Put on the mask.
Alright. Redwall, for the first time in a very, very long time, you look in the mirror and see yourself.
Oh.
And it is the first time that a vision of your mistakes has not looked back at you. And you're ready for that eating competition.
There is silent crying going on up until that point.
All right. They put forward the first chunk of stuff, and it is you, a couple of people that have come into town specifically for the festival, a couple guards, and of course, Govinda Greatbraid, or rather, Grim River, who is never one to turn down a challenge. Your good friend, the Armiger.
Oh, yeah, rematch!
The Armiger. Oh boy.
Yep.
No,
She was the one that took her mom's, like, adamantine full plate and joined the
Yeah.
guard.
What about Laurueda?
He is not present at the moment.
He would need
Yeah,
a
he doesn't
mask,
have my
which
mask.
I'm using.
Yup. He may or may not approach Blackhand later on. But, yeah. Right now, he can't assume that identity without that item. So, you have this fucking Thanksgiving level meal in front of you, and you start digging in. Go ahead and make me a fortitude save to continue eating.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, you fucking go for it. Most people are done, like, are out of this before they finish their first one. But you, Govinda, and a couple other members of the guard are still in. Go ahead and go for second round.
Round two. Oh no.
Oh jeez.
Uh-oh.
That's not a great number. You
That's not a
at
great
about
color.
the no, it is not. At during the second hard won feast, maybe it's the drake meat that you're eating, or maybe it's all the sausage or something. But you are absolutely completely full, and the thought of eating more sickens you a little.
I will say that's a natural one. Does what I think happens?
No,
Okay.
because you add so goddamn much to fortitude. I think you're fine.
Okay.
No, you're
I'm out
okay.
then. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah. By the end of it,
I'm just like,
Govinda,
go for it, Govinda. Go for it.
just go on without me.
Wait, you don't even know who I am.
I mean, it would maybe be implied that, like, you are who you are. You didn't, like, change equipment. You just, like, changed your face,
True.
right?
Yeah, that's
So-
all I did.
Assumedly, most people that haven't seen you with your hood down before just think, oh, that's what he looks like,
Okay.
and just continue on.
So what do you look like without the dragon face?
This.
No,
This is my
no, I'm
face.
asking Red Beast.
Yeah.
Think shaved head, big brown beard. Think like the Hawk Abridged if he had no hair.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Big guy with a bushy beard.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So alright, you have to tap out. Govinda keeps going, and she wins the prize, which is she gets those ice drake teeth which is in this like fishbowl size thing that are just full of these giant fangs which it's frosted on the outside.
Oh, cool.
Like the teeth are still like almost as cold as ice, near permanently. So she gets that, and which is valued at about 500 gold pieces for
Each?
all them teeth altogether.
Oh, man. Could've
So
got
that's,
us
that's
some
a good
money.
amount of stuff for her. And you are 10 gold pieces down for entering the competition.
Okay, I'll mark that off.
Okie doke.
What else is going
anybody
on?
wanna?
How much gold goes into platinum?
10.
Yeah, 10 gold.
Okay, then
per-
I have 4 gold left.
Okay. So then from there, there's the drinking competition. But other than that, the town's pretty happy. Tonight, it seems like it doesn't seem like too much is going on. But Storm, you're specifically looking for less unscrupulous behavior, so you can try for that, and perception check, and then a Harsk's looking around as well, so you can perception check as well.
Okay. Perception.
Give me just a moment to pull up my.
I also mentioned I was looking for people that
We are eating.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm not only not out. I'm words. I'm not only not doing this eating competition. I'm also like staying out of festivities in general, just to keep an eye out because I know there was at least a threat of something here. It's 26 or 28 if it's an aberration.
26 or 28 separation. What was the threat of something that you were talking about?
The Cathbad said there was something was going to come up from underground and kill everybody on the day of Dorn. So like we don't know what it is, and don't know if that's a credible threat or not. But I'm just being aware just in case.
Maybe that's a me thing. Maybe I forgot. But I didn't remember him saying specifically on the day of Dorn. I think you just had two things that you needed to get done, which is one to make the day of Dorn happen, and two that there are going to be like these things.
Does anybody else remember that?
Remember what?
The day of Dorn was supposed to be a bad thing that Cathbad like warned us about.
Yeah. I think that was
built-
mostly us. I think we were the ones theorizing that the Day of Dawn was going to be a bad.
Cathbad was saying to us after we killed the Rust Lord that he's been preparing to defend against the disaster that'll be on the Day of Dawn for a long time, and we undid all his work, and now there's not enough time to redo the work before Day of Dawn, so he's just leaving. He left.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I
think
didn't.
I think
remember
he
the Day
was
of Dawn
planning
being
on attacking on the day of Dawn.
Yeah, I didn't remember the Day of Dawn being that day. I just remember him saying that there's stuff going on in the town and he wanted to protect from it, and he couldn't now, so he left.
I definitely have memory of some threat of something coming up from underground on the Day of Dawn, and Harsk is just being ready for it.
That's totally fair. I mean, that's understandable. But yeah, I didn't remember that, and if I fucking promised you that, then that's my fucking bad. But yeah, I didn't just to full honesty, I didn't have plans of that specifically happening today.
Okay, maybe I'm conflating it with some nightmares, because I did have some nightmares of shit like that happening.
Yeah.
Maybe, but like I definitely think I remember something
To
like
be
that.
fair, Wheeler and the guys who hired us wanted this to be cleaned up before the Day of Dawn, so maybe that's where we got the confusion.
Maybe, but either way, Harsk is detecting magic like on regular intervals, not doing any games, and like standing with his spear just in case.
Okay, fair enough. As you're doing that, the night kind of continues on, and it gets to like the big part of the festival, like the big event, similar to fireworks on the 4th of July.
Before the night goes on, what did we roll perception checks for? I got 26.
Yeah, with the 26, you don't see anything quite yet.
Okay.
With what specifically you're looking for, but with it, I'm gonna apply it to this thing.
Okay.
As well. I'm just gonna have you maintain that throughout the night for the most part. You stay vigilant. Blackhand, you stay all right. You stay moderately vigilant with a 14. So night kind of continues on with Blackhand looking for thieves, pickpockets, anybody that might be planning to steal stuff or be other like less than scrupulous, and you kind of stop some people from getting a little extra rowdy when the guard might be a little farther off, and kind of keep the peace a little bit, but you don't see too much pickpocketing going on or stealing stuff quite yet. Harsk, you do see something once the keynote piece of this festival starts. people gather in like the town center near the statue of Dorn, and another stone statue is wheeled out, which is a smaller size statue of Dorn, which has been carved out of stone.
Okay.
In front of it, there are people that are putting stone objects in front of it, and like kind of next to it, around it, all sorts of stone is present, and people are getting ready for something big there. And for the first time, since you guys have been in town, you see the Iron Rites, who are the clerics that are capable of casting that same magic that Dorn cast on that fateful day decades ago. You just hadn't really seen them out and about around town. But two dwarves come out, and they in a spectacle and a speech describing Dorn's courage and the town's fortitude, they cast a big ol' spell, and it is the spell that turns stone into metal. And with your detect magic check, your perception that you got there, throw me a detect magic.
Okay.
Well, knowledge arcana with detect magic.
Yeah, I figured. You don't throw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloop. Pretty good.
Okay.
Near
You-
cap.
Yeah. You identify that spell and the magics behind it to be almost identical to the exact same magic that was affecting the girl, that affected you, and that affected Blackhand.
Oh, I did remark that it was weird it would be transmutation, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well.
So,
Oh, and they were
As-
being petrified too. Oh.
as they cast this on the stone, it turns into iron in front of you, like busts and statues, like small stone trinkets that had been like carved, and just all sorts of little knickknacks that people had assembled, all in the town square, turn to iron before your eyes, as does the statue of Dorn that they had brought out and carved for the event. With that, everybody goes and gathers up all their stuff that they had brought in, and they get the statue ready to get prepped up. They start wrapping up that part of the festival. But yeah, it looks like whatever magic that they cast to turn stone into metal is the same type of magic that was affecting you.
Huh.
That's curious.
Not the least bit suspicious either.
Blacken's going to talk to Harsk like, hey, well, sure, hey, right? He'd Harsk.
What'd you say?
What a show.
Hey, that's what quite a show, right, Harsk? Because you
Yeah,
know
it
I don't know
was.
anything about magic.
It was something else. That's for sure.
You see anything suspicious?
I'm not sure what I saw yet. I'll let you know.
Sure.
It was just having bad bowel movements after that meal.
Maybe you're just not super great with Drake. You're Drake intolerant.
That it might be this body. Who knows?
Maybe.
You fucking cannibal.
The Drake belongs on the outside, not the inside.
By the way, I get my mask back from Redwall.
Yeah.
It's true. It is like mildly cannibalistic.
Yeah.
You know, mild to moderately, depends on your stance.
Redwall still views himself as human
Mm-hmm.
because that's his soul.
Understandable. Deep down, you're still
He
human.
identifies as human.
Okay, quick question. Would it be cannibalism if a dwarf ate an elf because they're both humanoid, or is it only cannibalism if a dwarf eats another dwarf?
I feel like the intent when cannibalism was made and defined for mankind is it's the eating of like other sentient creatures, but like I think I know crickets can eat crickets and they call that cannibalism, so like I don't know. That's a moral gray area, I'm gonna say. It's still kind of weird, but I don't know if it's cannibalism.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'd have
I'm
to know the genetic morphology of the realm. which I
I'm
don't
only
think I'd
asking
be
for
able-
something that I'm going to be DMing.
That's
Why?
I mean, if you got dwarves eating elves, I guess let me know. We'll try to come to a decision on that.
You gotta decide your evolutionary ancestry in your setting, and then that'll give you the answer.
You know?
Just
Yeah.
everyone become Wendigos.
Dwarven Wendigos that still only have a 20-foot move speed. But they can't be encumbered. So yeah, with that little revelation, do you guys have anything else you want to do for the night?
Not particularly.
Okay. I mean, I guess it's only a revelation for Harsk. It's the only one that learned about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's sharing information with the party, and there's making accusations where I don't have enough data to make that accusation yet. So
Yeah, no, it's
just
fair.
wanted to make sure I knew enough before I told everybody.
No, that makes sense. So, any other investigation? Anything else you guys?
Oh,
I can't think that
yeah.
Blackhand. I don't think Blackhand would have anything else. How about you guys?
No, not really.
Yeah, what are the Iron Rites doing after they do the ceremony?
They kind of they do the ceremony and they start like packing up their stuff and like getting ready to go.
All right, I'm just gonna approach one of them straight up,
Okay.
and say that was an impressive display of magic. I haven't seen something like that since my days in since my time in
Stronghold?
the city name.
Branchburg.
Of course, Branchburg too.
It would be Gate Breach.
All right, I'm gonna write that down because that's good to know as well.
Gate Breach is my home city in the country of High Helm.
Okay. I'm gonna write that down for my own knowledge because I don't know if I knew that.
Oh, it's on my character sheet.
There, I forgot. So I wrote that down on my notes.
All right.
But yeah.
I haven't seen anything like that since my time in Gate Breach.
The dwarf will kind of do a bow and say, "You honor me, brother."
I think I've made a mistake, and that I haven't approached you sooner. I've been very preoccupied. There's been a lot to do around here. I'd like it, if you'd have me, to learn to do that myself.
I suppose we could try to look into it. Of course, it's up to Nazok ultimately to see if he will teach you this art.
Nazak Iron Knuckle?
Of course, the High Cleric of Torag himself.
I didn't know he was associated with you. I've met with him many times.
Of course, he is the strongest cleric in the city and the most powerful of us all. And
Well,
of course, he is the most capable and the most learned when it comes to the arts of Torag.
Oh, okay.
That I'll look keep it.
All right. I'm very curious. I'd like to learn more about this particular spell, this method of transmutation. I'd like to practice your practice, as it were.
Yes, a great many would love nothing more than to learn the secrets of Torag's arts. So it comes as no surprise that you, as a cleric of, kind of gestures kind of vaguely for a second and says, who are you a cleric of, brother?
For
You
now,
don't have any holy symbols on you.
for now, we can say that we are all brothers and sisters under the banner of Torag.
Very well then. I suppose that's a bit of an interesting statement, but
I'm kind of between
Well,
deities right now.
For
It's kind
dwarves,
of a
you could
messy
say that,
breakup.
like, I worship someone in the Torag family, of which he has like a good 25 kids. So like, we're all really, as dwarves, we all are under the Torag banner, aren't we? Yeah, that's good enough.
yeah, that's fine. I don't know if that's worth a bluff check, but we'll say it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, does he have reason to doubt me? I mean, he knows me, right? I mean, I've got a reputation in this town.
Yeah, I mean, he's at least vaguely aware of you, as most people are. You
Yeah,
being
sure.
all fancy and famous. And,
Trust me.
I'm a magic dwarf.
it's fine. It's fine. So
All right.
you're good. He'll say, yes, I suppose we all are under the love of Torag. If you can get clearance with Nazok to learn our arts, he would be the safeguard of the secret. So if you can get his permission, then you have every right to train with us.
All right, I'll meet with him. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow.
Indeed. Kind of give you a
Okay.
nod and keep packing up.
All right. And then we're gonna head back to Blackhand Redwall.
All right.
It'll just getting out of the bathroom.
There.
Unfortunately, I don't think I have the ability to save you from that anymore.
Iomade, why have you forsaken me?
Maybe you should pledge your allegiance to a demon lord.
I-
That's what I did.
Hey,
Would recommend. Would highly
Harsk,
recommend.
I still like you. Don't push it.
I hope you both had a good time. Listen, I've made a decision
Yeah.
for myself. As long as we're here, we're going to be in town as long as possible. And as long as I don't have the ability to help the people anymore, maybe I can help the town itself. So I'm going to ingratiate myself with the Iron Rites and try to learn more of their magic. I'll let you know how it goes.
All right.
Any reason for that?
Plenty. But as of right now, I don't want to be inflammatory.
Okay.
Fair enough. I got some things I still need to take care of for myself. So, we'll meet up here, whenever.
All right.
Blackhand's running out of bullshit.
Going to sleep again. We
Yes,
regain
yeah.
2
All
of
right.
this.
Black
2 of these
Hand's-
things.
Blackhand's gonna try again with Dreadbrand.
All right.
Like, yo, dude, what the hell? I thought we had something.
Why
Come
aren't my
on.
prophetic nightmares working now that the source of my nightmares has been cleansed?
By the way, when you remove 2 damage from your dex score, you should go back to not having any negative modifiers.
That is true. That is very
Well,
true.
my negative modifier was... Well, I didn't have any negatives. I still had only a modifier of 2.
Mhm.
Don't forget, he's got decks up the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I now only have a dexterity bonus of 17.
Well, you technically don't take
Dexterity
a penalty because you have to
Bonus
have
of 17.
Yeah,
That would
the
be really
bonus is
impressive.
17.
Jeez Louise.
I
His
put
score.
all of my points into dex. That's why I'm so weak and feeble.
His score is 17 right now.
Yes. My mod
yeah.
is 3.
Yeah. With that overall, I'll make another roll to see what Dreadbrand does, if anything, and you continue to get no nightmares.
Damn it!
I rolled
Horse, help!
percentiles. I keep rolling percentiles, but they're not doing anything for you, my dude.
Hooray, another victory for Harsk.
Oh man.
What do I have to do? Throw my allegiance to a cult?
I mean, that might help.
I mean, you're hunting a demon sword. That might help.
I don't know if there's a demon.
Yeah.
It's just cursed.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't have too much else planned, but I'll come up with a lot more stuff for next session now that we're gonna have a lot of time off.
Okay.
Try to
Slower,
Yeah.
it was like a slower session, but we still got some stuff in there. We have a
Yeah.
direction now as well.
Yeah,
little
you
bit of
just tried to
foreshadowing, a little
poison
bit of
us so
direction.
that we would poison the entire town. You diabolical bastard.
That's fine. You guys caught on.
Any here works great for me since I need to wake up at 3:40.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Do that thing.
I'm sure that this goes without saying, or maybe it doesn't, but like, Harsk just absolutely does not trust Blackhand with the knowledge that some official in town might be corrupt. Like, knowing Blackhand might just go the fuck after him. He just wants to make sure they're actually corrupt first before he tells Blackhand about it.
I wouldn't go. Full disclosure, Blackhand wouldn't just full out assassinate someone. He's a thief, not an assassin.
Harsk
That-
believes you absolutely would. So,
That being said, I'd break into the house and look for evidence.
Look, Blackhand would never kill anyone. He would just rob them of their lives. It's totally different.
No, actually, Blackhand has a small list of dislikes. Assassins are at the top of his list.
well, you got to think of first impressions are often the strongest. And when
no.
Harsk first met Blackhand, Harsk didn't even want to hit anybody with his mace, not even like the monsters of Rust monsters. and you were just straight up stabbing and fucking killing people and like bathing in their blood. So he just doesn't trust you with that knowledge right now.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm not disagreeing with you.
All right.
But yeah.
Blackhand's a
Try to
little quick on the draw.
That's
He's used to defending himself.
he's ready for stabby time anytime.
I said he was an assassin. I didn't say he was innocent of murder.
Yeah, I mean, like, who the fuck knows when I like come back from this lesson, when I'm back and like, yeah, absolutely, the spell was used on that little girl. We gotta do something. Who knows what'll happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, that's fair.
That's his opinion of Blackhand, and Redwall decapitated like 5 people day 1.
Yeah, but you're literally a paladin. So I mean, if they were bad, if killing them was a bad thing, you wouldn't be a paladin anymore.
Fair.
So he's got that like confirmation.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But there's no safety net for Blackhand for that.
Yeah, I don't got a god to back me up. I'm the odd one out.
When Blackhand kills somebody, we don't know if it was worth it or not. When Redwall does, we do. We know for
Guys,
sure.
come on, you can trust me. I'm a thief looking for a cursed sword for unknown reasons.
Yeah,
That the
unnaturally fixated on hiding your identity from everyone around you.
Yeah.
Constantly
sword
surrounded
seems
by
to be-
blades and knives. Was
The
the first
sword-
person to attack somebody.
The sword seems to be obsessed with taunting me for revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally trustworthy.
And not to mention that you're the only other person besides Harsk to receive curses from a demon lord. So, like, you're probably totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm
Very
just gonna make sure that my hunch is correct before I tell y'all. That's all.
That's cool.
Guys, I heard maybe Nazok's the guy that we should be blaming for things. And
Zigazag!
Blackhands just turns invisible immediately. Just like, where did he go?
I
What
take
is
initiative.
happening?
Like, there's a scream of a dwarf in the distance.
It wasn't Iron Knuckle.
Redwall's
All
just
these
saying this like
like to me.
Redwall's just saying this like that's probably unrelated.
Just Blackhand shows back up later. It's like, now we have to do is see if it happens again. It's like, what do you mean? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Like, everyone the next day is like, where's Nazok? I haven't seen him in a really long time. He should be here by now.
Yeah,
No,
but
Blackhand wouldn't do anything like that. Blackhand would disguise himself as Nazok and remain in his station for days at a time.
Yeah.
hello, folks. I'm Nazok Iron Knuckle. Da, 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 da.
I'm a dwarf, and I like to drink.
Hi, I'm
glug.
Pinskadan.
So I'm here to talk to you about Jesus.
Cromslor, you'll never believe what he said about Dragon Rend or whatever the fuck it was called, the sword.
Dreadrand. It's really cool.
Cromslor, do we have cursed swords? Cromslor, you're never gonna guess what he said about. I also laughed at that. Good times.
Okay.
Okay.
References
Yeah.
that no one gets. We'll steal other
good.
people's jokes here in the Schmuck Squad
Yes.
stream.
No, we
Of
don't.
course. That's all we do. Oh man. But
Okay,
yeah,
that was
still a
fun.
little bit of
See
a
y'all
down session. We'll try to
around.
have high action stuff later on. I'll see you
Alright.
guys later.
Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody. Stream stop.